Hey guys, Kevin the Patriot Punk here. You know, this has become the summer of the outrage event, and it all started with Starbucks, and it should have stopped there too. You know, Starbucks should have said, yes, maybe our employees were a little rude, but they asked these two men to leave. They didn't leave. The police asked them to leave peacefully. They didn't leave. So, too bad, so sad, they were arrested. And that's that. But instead of doing that, Starbucks gave in. They kowtowed to the leftists. And once leftists smell blood in the water, they frenzy. And frenzy they did. And that frenzy turned out to be weeks of them releasing more and more videos out of context, videos with no backstory that they tried to frame as racist events or hate crimes. Whether it was a video of a police subduing a black suspect or a video of a crazy homeless man on a train hitting other passengers, didn't matter what happened before that or what the circumstances were. They tried to edit these videos and promote them as being evidence of hate crimes, evidence of racism. It's almost as if the left are using these videos to try to vindicate all the times they said, oh, America's racist, or look at these Nazis are everywhere. They are now using these videos as evidence to try to indict white people of racism and by proxy, Trump supporters. So what's the logical conclusion to all this? Well, I give it to you right here. I dub this Emo Black.
Well, we have Tremaine Lee, who's in the audience, with some additional stories of these day-to-day interactions. Tremaine.
That's right. We've heard all about the big explosive cases of racial injustice in America, but that's not what most black people in America deal with. You deal with what we call microaggressions or 1,000 cuts of racism.
Did I just hear someone use a microaggression?
I'm here with Elta Jackson Henry, who recently moved from Seattle. Tell us your experience with microaggressions in America.
Yeah, very subtle. And I thought, is there a chip on my shoulder? Am I imagining something? But,
So, of course, this woman is paranoid. Of course, she has a chip on her shoulder, but it's not her fault. You know, the Democrats have spent the last 30 years and billions of dollars going into black communities, disseminating propaganda, fostering these attitudes of distrust, convincing them that whites and therefore Republicans are racist. And the truth is that it has harmed these communities. Everywhere that Democrats have had a stronghold in the black community is worse off. And the second they get hip to this, they say, hey, we're not seeing this racism everywhere. The Democrats come up with a new word like microaggression. They say, well, it's a microaggression, so you're not going to see the racism. Just believe us. Vote for us another 30 years. You'll see.
I live in the Berks County area. I like to go out to Lancaster, to these small areas and go shopping. And I noticed, when I'm finished with my purchases, when I'm done with my shopping and I'm the only one there and the sales associate is checking me out, when someone comes behind me, I notice that I'm looked past or I'm asked to step aside and there's an apology given to the person behind me. I'm sorry, I'll be right with you.
Oh my God. This woman's grand example of racism in 2018, the example that she used on a program on public television of racism in 2018 is somebody telling the person behind her in line to hold on while they finished with her. That's racism, guys. This is just to show you how badly the Democrat propaganda has affected the black community. These people cannot actually fathom that we live these same experiences as white people. They think that we're all living on a golden cloud somewhere where everybody's nice to us in line and customer service is always A+. The funny thing is that we go through these same things, and a lot of times it's minority people who are rude to us in line. So doesn't that make us even, Steven?
Or if someone sees me in line, they entertain a question of the next person behind me before I'm even done. Like I'm not significant. My purchase isn't important. Just move out of the way. Like I'm just invisible. I feel so insignificant, and it's hurtful. Being from Seattle, that's a whole nother story. But I thought I was important.
We don't have the time.
I had a very overprotective mother who just made me feel like I was special. And I come here and I feel like, I don't matter. And I'm going to address it. I'm getting empowered to say, listen, I am important. I need you to be attentive.
I deserve good thing. I am entitled to my share of happiness. I refuse to beat myself up. I am an attractive person. I am fun to be with.
Stuart Smiley, guys, showing us again that we're not all that different after all. You know, he's a white guy, and he, just like this woman, has issues with his mama and has to be validated all the time. You know, I joke about this emo black, but that's what we're seeing now. This generation of black Democrats, they are a bunch of emo little bitches who have to be constantly validated and treated like they are God's gift to America. And the first person who doesn't validate them, you know, then it's a microaggression and that person is a Nazi. Well, the truth is that the people who are racist are the ones who are constantly putting them on a pedestal. The real racists are the people who treat them differently because of their skin color. The people who are not racist are people like me who refuse to kiss their butts and treat them like we would treat any other jerk on the street.
Customer service means finish with me. My dollar is important, you know, and you need to.
I can see the tears in your eyes welling up right now.
It hurts. It does hurt. I'm not so much angry. I just feel like when will I feel important? When will I be important to you? And I'm not looking for that gratification, but I just feel like a child, you know, as a child, how do we help our little girls feel like they're important, you know, so.
So, of course, we want our kids to feel important, but they should feel important to us, not other people. That's weird. You know, why would you want your kids to seek validation from other people? And your kids will not be successful. They will not be important to other people if you teach them that anybody with a different skin color is adversarial. If you teach them that anybody who slights them in any way is using a microaggression out to oppress them, they'll never get anywhere in life. You know, lots of people from all over the world come to America and make it on their own merit. And I think this is why you didn't see MSNBC put Hispanics and Asians on the same program, because they're not going to tolerate this crap. They're not emo like this. The fact is that there might be somebody holding the black community back, but it's not white people, it's Democrats. And the second they shed this mentality and they shed these Democrats who are pushing this idea, that's the minute you'll see true equality in America. You will see blacks flourish. I'm out, guys. I hope you liked this video. I told you guys I'm not going to hold any punches now. So like and subscribe to my channel. Let me know what you think.